Hello, I wanted to take some time today to just go over the six reaction types that we looked at yesterday in class. So let's get started with a synthesis reaction. A synthesis reaction occurs when you have multiple simple reactants coming together to form a single product. So in this case, with the formation of water, you have hydrogen atoms combining with oxygen atoms, forming water molecules, multiple reactants forming a single product. The next reaction type is decomposition. Looking at the equation on the screen, we have the breakdown of hydrogen peroxide. So you have hydrogen peroxide compound breaking down to form water and oxygen. So you have a single complex reactant forming multiple simpler products. Single reactant, multiple products, decomposition. A good way to look at it, synthesis and decomposition reactions are opposites of each other. Think about it. Synthesis, you're forming a single product. Decomposition, you start with a single reactant. Next, we have combustion. And when you think about combustion, you usually think of fire. And what is something that fire needs? That's oxygen. So in a combustion reaction, you have some type of hydrocarbon. In this example, we have propane, but you can see things like methane and octane, butane, so forth and so on. Excuse me. So you have a hydrocarbon that has to react with oxygen, forming carbon dioxide and water. So what are the things that you need to look for? Look for oxygen as a reactant and carbon dioxide, water as products. So you need to see all of those things in order to say it is a combustion reaction. Next, we have single replacement or displacement. Okay, we have an element, in this case it's magnesium, that's replacing another element in a compound. So this is magnesium being put in some hydrochloric acid. The magnesium replaces the hydrogen, forming magnesium chloride, and then hydrogen gas is also a byproduct. So you have an element and compound forming another element and compound. Double replacement or displacement reactions, you start out with two compounds. In this case, we have sodium chloride reacting with silver nitrate. Now you notice the pink and the green lines. Well, that's to show the new combinations on the product side. So the sodium is now going to combine with the nitrate, and the silver is going to combine with the chloride, forming sodium nitrate and silver chloride. Two compounds on the reactant side, two compounds on the product side. And our last one is a neutralization reaction. Now I'm going to go ahead and let you know that a neutralization reaction is also a double displacement reaction. But what's so special about it is that you have acids and bases coming together to form neutral substances, things that have a pH of 7. So we have our base, magnesium hydroxide, and our acid, sulfuric acid, coming together to form the salt, magnesium sulfate, and water. So look for these as your products. You have some type of salt and water. Okay, and your reactants will be an acid, here's the acid, and a base. All right, and so those are your reaction types.